Black Sheep. Episode 10. Your wealthy life partner is coming. God's divine alignment. Theme music fades in, warm, hopeful, cinematic. Queen, Day Chosen One, let me speak to your spirit. There comes a moment in your journey when everything begins to shift, not because you forced it, not because you chased it, but because the divine has finally aligned all the pieces for your highest good. If you're listening to this message is for you. You've endured seasons of loneliness, of learning, of deep inner healing. You've questioned why love seemed just out of reach, even as you kept your heart open and your soul clean. But now, in this very chapter of your life, something greater is unfolding. A wealthy life partner, blessed in spirit, in substance, and in devotion, is approaching. This is not a coincidence. This is not chance. This is God's perfect plan. For far too long, you've felt like you've been preparing in silence. You've watched others find companionship, wondering when it would be your turn. But God was never denying you. God was preserving you. There is a kind of love that must be timed just right, a love that doesn't just fill your heart, but supports your vision, a union where wealth isn't just money, but abundance in mindset, in values, in dreams. And now, the person who has been prepared for you is being guided into your life, piece by piece, step by step, orchestrated from heaven itself. Your future partner is not just someone with financial resources. That is only part of the blessing. They carry spiritual depth, emotional wisdom, and a heart aligned with purpose. God is sending you someone who understands what it means to build a legacy, someone who doesn't fear your power but nurtures it. You won't have to shrink to fit their world. They will expand with yours. Together, you'll walk into rooms not as individuals, but as a divine force of favor, unity, and direction. This love will not drain you, it will elevate you. They've also had their own path to walk. You may not have met yet, or perhaps you crossed paths without even knowing it. But rest assured, your partner has been through their own fires. They've overcome, they've grown, they've learned how to protect what's sacred. Now, the season of wandering is ending for both of you. The soul of this person recognizes you already, even if your eyes haven't yet. There's a pull between you both that is not born from flesh, but from spirit. When you meet, it will feel like remembering. This partnership will transform every area of your life. Financial doors will open with ease, not just because they are successful, but because the two of you together are magnetic. Your energies multiply blessings. Where you once had to struggle alone, you will now build together. Their wealth is a tool for impact, not just lifestyle. With your divine insight and their material capability, the world around you will change. This is what happens when God unites purpose with provision. This is what happens when a chosen one meets their divine counterpart. Understand this: you are not being gifted a partner to complete you. You are already whole. But this union will reflect that wholeness back at you in ways you've never seen. They will love you without condition, support you without question, and build with you without fear. The life you're stepping into isn't just about comfort, it's about calling. Their presence will make your path clearer, your mission louder, and your spirit stronger. Together, you'll accomplish what couldn't be done alone. You'll embody the balance of power and peace, vision and stability. If you've been feeling the stirrings in your heart, the signs in your environment, the whispers in your spirit, it's all real. You're not imagining it. The shift you feel is heaven announcing that the wait is over. Prepare your space, clear your energy, align your priorities. Because once this person enters your life, things will move fast, not rushed, but intentional. Every step will feel divinely guided. Every moment with them will feel like confirmation that God never forgot you. He was just saving the best for the moment you were most ready to receive it. There will be no confusion with this person, no mixed signals, no games. Their presence will calm your nervous system and awaken your ambition. They will admire how far you've come and invest in where you're going. You won't have to explain your vision. They will already see it because God has shown them who you are even before you speak. This love will be prophetic, powerful, and protected. The kind of love others may not understand, but you won't need them to, because when it's real, when it's divine, it speaks for itself. This is your season to receive. You've planted seeds of faith, endured pruning, waded through drought. Now, harvest. Your life is about to take a turn that aligns you with everything you once only prayed for. Your wealthy life partner isn't just coming with gifts, they are a gift. The kind of relationship you'll build will be a testimony to what happens when you trust the process, surrender the timeline, and believe in divine timing. You didn't miss your moment. It was always meant to arrive right now. So take a breath, chosen one. Let your heart open again. Love isn't delayed, it's being delivered. The wealth of your future isn't just in dollars, it's in devotion, depth, and destiny. And the person who carries it is almost here. Be ready. Not desperate, not impatient, but prepared. Because what's coming isn't ordinary, it's ordained. And when you meet, the knowing will be mutual, the connection immediate, and the purpose undeniable. This is not a fantasy. It's a promise, a divine promise that is finally arriving in your reality. They have been searching for you too, even if they didn't know it. Deep in their spirit, they felt the same longing, the same echo of destiny calling them forward. Life has tested them just as it tested you. And just like you, they didn't give up. They worked, healed, prayed, waited, not for just anyone, but for the one that would match their soul. There were moments when they almost settled, moments they almost gave up on the idea that a love like this could be real. But something inside of them told them to hold on. That same voice that whispered to you in your silence was speaking to them too. That same divine orchestration has been unfolding across both of your paths, drawing you ever closer with each step you take in alignment. This isn't about fantasy, it's about divine precision. Everything about this partnership has been crafted by the higher power that oversees it all. And now, as the veil begins to lift and the timing becomes right, there's an invisible current pushing you both toward each other. The coincidences are stacking, the signs are growing louder. The feeling that something is coming won't leave your chest. That's not your imagination. That's your soul preparing itself for the collision of destiny. When two souls who are meant to rise together come close, the universe begins to stir. Reality begins to bend, to make way for what was always written. This person will see you in ways that few ever have, not just the parts you show the world, but the ones you've kept guarded. They will understand your quiet moments, appreciate your strength, and nurture your vulnerabilities. They will not be intimidated by your power. but inspired by it. Where others may have felt insecure, they will feel called to protect and uplift. Their wealth is not just in material things, but in emotional maturity, spiritual alignment, and genuine respect for who you are. You won't need to teach them how to love you. They will arrive already equipped by divine preparation. They will want to build with you, not just a home, not just a lifestyle, but a mission. They will ask what your dreams are and mean it. They will listen to your fears and help dismantle them. They will value your opinions, seek your insight, and share their vision with you. Because in their eyes, this is not a temporary arrangement. It's a divine partnership rooted in purpose. You won't just be their companion. You'll be their co-creator in life. Every decision, every step forward will be taken with unity, trust, and divine guidance at the center. When you speak, they'll truly listen. When you cry, they won't flinch. When you shine, they'll applaud you without fear of their own light dimming. There will be no power struggle, no games of control or jealousy. This love will be balanced, sacred, intentional. They won't feel the need to rescue you, nor will they ask to be rescued. This is not a savior complex union. This is two whole beings coming together to form something greater than the sum of their parts. A force that can move mountains, shift atmospheres, and bless everyone they encounter. And yes, their financial wealth will make a difference, but not because you need it. You've learned how to stand on your own. You've carried yourself with grace even in lack. The wealth they bring is not your rescue. It is your reward. Together, you will multiply blessings. You will invest in visions. You will sponsor change. They will want to share every resource they have with you, not out of obligation, but from overflow. To them, your presence is the greatest investment they could ever make, and everything they offer is simply an extension of that love. People will look at your union and see something different. They'll feel it, even if they don't understand it. That's because it wasn't created in the physical first. It was forged in the spiritual. This relationship will serve as a beacon, not perfect, but powerful. A reminder that love rooted in God, purpose, and mutual respect is not just possible, but destined for those who dare to believe. You've dared, chosen one. You've kept your heart open even after heartbreak. You've stayed soft in a world that tried to harden you. And now, that softness is attracting something unshakable. You will grow together, evolve together. The person coming into your life will challenge you to rise, not through pressure, but through presence. Their existence alone will remind you of what's possible. You'll find yourself dreaming bigger, speaking bolder, walking with more authority, not because you're being led, but because you're being supported. There is a difference, and you will feel it immediately. They're not coming to lead you or follow you. They are coming to walk beside you, hand in hand, soul to soul. This person has been led by the same divine current that's been guiding you. They may not have used the same words. They may not have known the exact details, but their spirit has been following the same light. And when your paths finally cross, there will be no resistance, only recognition, a deep, unshakable knowing. You won't have to wonder if it's real, because it will feel more familiar than anything you've ever known. Not because it's ordinary, but because it's home. You didn't miss your window. You didn't fall behind. Every delay, every redirection, every Not yet was part of the preparation. God doesn't operate in random chances, He works in divine sequence. And this sequence is reaching its most important moment yet. The partner meant for you is being revealed, and what will come from that meeting will shift the rest of your life. So prepare, not from fear or desperation, but from joyful expectation, because the love, the wealth, the partnership, the purpose, it's all on its way. They are not just coming to be a part of your life, they are coming to amplify it. Every detail of your journey has prepared you for this exact connection. The trials that shaped your character, the solitude that deepened your wisdom, the heartbreaks that refined your discernment, none of it was wasted. It all served to sharpen your ability to recognize truth when it arrives. And truth is exactly what this love will feel like. Not the kind that needs convincing or explanation, but the kind that settles into your soul like it always belonged there. You will notice the difference instantly, not because of some grand gesture or dramatic moment, but because of the peace that follows them, the peace that surrounds their presence, their words, their energy. You will feel safe, seen, and celebrated without having to ask for it. Their stability, both emotional and financial, will not be a mask or performance, but a reflection of inner mastery. They've done their work, and they've been waiting for someone who has done theirs too. That's why your paths are aligning now, because the readiness is mutual, the preparation is complete. This person's wealth will not be their identity, but merely one of many reflections of their purpose. They will have built what they have not just for themselves, but for the person they knew was coming. And when they see you, they will know this is who it was all for. There will be no hesitation in their offering, no withholding. They will pour freely, not because they expect anything in return, but because they recognize the divine assignment. You will be the one they feel called to support, to uplift, to walk beside. And their abundance will become a vehicle for both your shared mission. Don't let past experiences distort your ability to receive. You've been conditioned to believe that true love has to be difficult, that wealth comes with strings, that nothing good can last. But that belief system is being broken now because you are being shown that divine love doesn't require struggle to prove its value. Divine love comes already full, already stable, already ready to give without taking your light in the process. This is a relationship where you won't have to shrink, perform, or negotiate your worth. You simply have to be authentically, unapologetically, and you will be met with gratitude and reverence. They will understand that your independence was never meant to be a wall, but a result of necessity. And they will gently remind you that being held is not the same as being controlled. You won't lose your freedom. You'll gain a new level of freedom. Freedom to explore your calling without distraction. Freedom to create without pressure. Freedom to rest without guilt. Because this partner will not be intimidated by your dreams. They'll want to fund them, elevate them, and walk through every open door with you. Closing music swells, uplifting, peaceful. Queen chosen one, you are ready. The time is now. Open your heart, prepare your space, and welcome the love, wealth, and partnership God has ordained for you. This is your season. This is your promise. And it's arriving right on time. Thank you for joining me for this sacred episode of Black Sheep. Until next time, walk boldly, Love deeply and let your light lead the way. Music fades out. End.